guys, so this video is named First Year Architecture Survival Guide. So here's some tips and tricks for all the new architect freshers out there who are obviously obsessed with architecture because you're mad if you're going into this degree, and just generally how to survive first year. And these are the things that I wish I knew when I was a freshman. So first thing is to schedule in your free time. So it won't be long before you're working 7 days a week and still not finishing all your assignments or work, and you'll realize, oh wait, I've been working all week, every day, from the morning till late night, and your body will not thank you. So don't overwork past your physical or mental limits, as you'll come crashing down hard. So for example, I know someone who I will not name in this video, but they tend to work really hard and push themselves to the limit for a week and then get really ill. So then they'll disappear for a few weeks from studio, and then they'll come back and they realize that they've been sick for so long that they need to catch up, and they work really hard again for like a week or a few days and finish everything in time. But because they've overworked their body so much, they sort of get sick again. So that is really not ideal, and I'd recommend that you get rest every day, sleep properly, so 7-8 hours a day. And this brings me on to my second point, which is to work efficiently and learn any shortcuts there are. So for example, use tracing paper, drawing paper if you're copying the same thing, human figures, etc. Or if you're altering the plan slightly, use nice pens and drawing tools like T-squares or architect's rulers, etc. to sort of help you speed up your drawing process and go faster and quicker, but also nicer. And if you have material that works properly, that would really be very helpful. So number 3 is, when you get set assignments, the aim is not to do a sectionary plan and axle and perspective and do everything and just slash it out, but the aim is to try and convey your idea clearly and accurately. So don't aim to sort of complete the tasks of all the drawings that you're set or asked to do if you're running out of time. Obviously do them if you have free time, spare time, but you probably won't. And aim to try and finish 1 or 2 really nice drawings that will be able to convey your design really well to your tutor or your critics, instead of trying to, so this is this mistake I did, which was to do a ton of drawings and fill the whole wall with your drawings, but none of them actually show your idea properly. Just try your best to make 1 or 2 really good drawings make sense and be able to sort of tell the story or your design really well. So number 4 is to remember that after all, it is just a drawing. So working days and nights into your drawing, putting like sweat and tears into it, and just working so hard trying to finish the drawing or make it as nice as you can, it will basically become your baby. And next morning after you present it or something, a tutor will call it unclear or messy or don't understand it, and you'll be like, but I tried so hard. And other people don't tend to appreciate it. Don't worry, because all your friends in studio will be like really nice to you and compliment you, and that's the nice thing I think about Cambridge, and everyone there is just, everyone's so positive, so we like to sort of be positive around each other and help each other out. So I think it's really useful to have a group of positive friends as well. But when it comes to crits, you will not be able to avoid negative or so sometimes even rude comments, and some negative things will make you hurt. which is understandable because you worked so long on the drawing. But understand that this is just a learning process, and you will always have a better drawing ahead of you. And the important thing is to stay positive, so don't let one drawing bring you down, because once you get into a negative place, it's really hard to bring yourself back up. So remember that no matter how long you spent on a drawing, it's just a drawing, and you can always do a new one. And I know you've spent so much time on it that it really hurts, but at the end of the day, what matters is the learning process and what you've learned after these comments, or how to try and make a drawing clearer next time. So don't be afraid to ask questions in a crit. So if someone calls your drawing unclear, ask, why is it unclear? Or what should I do to make it less messy and make it clearer? And just enjoy the process. So number 5 is that tutors' opinions will contradict and change over the weeks, and don't blindly follow what they tell you to do. So think carefully about the critique and sort of take in what is useful and what is important. So don't try and follow everything that they say, because one day they'll be like, oh, maybe a circle would work, a circular plan would work better, and then the next week they'll tell you that a square will work better, and you'll go back and forth between these different options. And the problem is, the main reason they're telling you this is probably because your design is just unclear, or you don't have a real sort of motive or strong sort of design basis or design idea to sort of convince them that this design is good. So if they keep on telling you to do different things and they contradict, don't just blindly follow everything they say, and make sure you know what you're doing, and try and remember that your opinion is just as important in the project design, and that you are in charge of your own decisions. So at the end of the day, your design is your design. It's not your tutor's design, it's not the critic's design, it's your design. So sometimes stick to it if you really, really believe in your idea. Or if a tutor says something that's really useful, really helpful, also follow that. But don't blindly follow all those, because no doubt there will definitely be some contradiction. Number 6 is don't let studio completely consume your life. So I would like to say that it is important to find another hobby or sport or something that you enjoy and that makes you happy and is able to distract you from studios. So anything from journalism to debating to rowing or anything, just do whatever makes you happy, have a nice meal, get out of the studio when you don't need to be there, like what I did when I stayed too late. So like the first 2 terms in Michelson, like I think I stayed way too much in studio, and I just got to this really unhealthy place and I was really unhappy. And in Easter term I realised that I was probably spending too much time in the studio, so I will tell myself today I'm leaving at 8 to go have dinner instead of leaving at 10 or 11, and not tiring myself out. And if you have these sort of hobbies or distractions, it makes architecture not the only thing you do, which is really, really important. Because if you don't do well in the studio or you mess up on something, you'd be really, really sad if studio is 100% your life. So by not being in studio all the time, you have a safety net that you can fall on, even if you don't do really well in the studio, and you can hang on to a sport or something that makes you happy, so that you're taking care of yourself mentally as well. So the last point is just to enjoy first year while you can, and obviously your workload will become more intense year by year, and the year will go on very, very quickly. So my advice is just to enjoy the process, and not just the end product, not just the grade, not just what you're working towards, but just time that you spend in the studio and with people around you designing, and so of doing what you love is what you love. So you're finally doing your favorite course after all these years of hard work in school, so try to enjoy it and don't make it painful or don't hate on it. Or no doubt you'll complain about the workload, but just enjoy the year as it goes on. And first year, I think it's amazing. So just enjoy yourself, and thanks for watching this video. So click the subscribe button below if you like more videos like this. Give it a like if you really enjoyed it, and in the comment section below I'd really like to know what you're excited about or what you're wondering about first year in architecture, and ask me any questions you have, and I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching.